I'm Filippo. I'm the International Department Coordinator, so my main functions are pretty much covering the whole international expansion process of the company. Whenever we host new players in Valencia, whenever new teams comes to Valencia, I take care of the whole process starting from the initial partnership. Futedu International Academy is a high-performance academy based on the east coast of Spain in Valencia, and it's the home for the development of soccer players and soccer academies. The people working for Futedu are part of a huge family. We have to think about the people actually working within the company. Then I would think about our coaches, our strength and conditioning coaches, which are people who owns the UEFA Pro license and have past experiences in La Liga, which is the highest division of soccer in Spain. Actually, Futedu offers two different main programs. The first one is the long-term program, which focuses to player development and it's targeted to individual players. The second program that we offer is the short-term program, which is partnered up with Valencia Football Club for training stages. Therefore, the main difference is the long-term program, which is welcoming individual football player here in Valencia for the whole season. It's made and customized around their needs and requirements. Instead, the short-term program, together with Valencia Football Club, it's more to offer and provide an overall experience to any team or academies coming to Valencia. The main characteristics of our programs is the fact that we focus mainly on player development. Therefore, everything that we do is centered on the player development aspects. Obviously, since we want to cover the whole process of a player, as Futedu says, which is the combination between football and education, we also cover the educational side of the player development. As previously mentioned, the main objectives for us is to make sure that the players that join our academy at the end of our development program can have the chance to access professional soccer in Spain, for example. Therefore, everything that we do is to make sure that the players get the support and services needed in order to reach professional level. As Futedu has connections with pretty much all the categories here in Valencia, within the Valencia region, depending on the age of a player, depending also on the UEFA and FIFA regulations in place in that specific sections and moment of the player coming to Valencia, we can place the player within the third and fourth division here in Spain, as well as lower leagues in Valencia. As previously mentioned, our main focus is to actually put our commitment and efforts on the development of the player. So instead of just focusing on the football side of the development program, we also focus on developing persons and personal growth. Therefore, I would say that the main characteristic that mainly differs us from other academies is we're not just developing football players, we're developing people. Therefore, at the end of our program, a person is able to access professional soccer as well as undertaking a new academic path if he wants to. Absolutely. As just said, we cooperate with different academic institutes here in Valencia, for example, with the International IB program, with the Cambridge program system, as well as the ESEC program. Depending on what the player would like to study, we can actually look for a specific program for this player, or simply the player can actually enroll into a university or college. We work with different academies here in Valencia and companies that actually enable students and players to move from, for example, the US to Europe without losing any credits. So if a player wants to come to Valencia and the next year wants to move back to the US, for instance, he or she won't lose any academic credits. We own 3 to 4 different academies in Valencia. Our academies are managed by us, so we have management controlling all the academies. Each academy has pretty much its own level. Therefore, based on the level of the player coming to Valencia, we will decide which academy best fits his current and provisional growth level according to the development program. We have a team of 10 trainers, strength and conditioning coaches and tactical coaches. All of them are holding either UEFA A or UEFA Pro certificate. Therefore, based on the availability of the coach, and on the player level, we have different coaches that can train the player. Depending on the age of the player as well as the personal preferences, we can offer a individual house within the Valencia City Center, or we work with a resort in Valencia, which is the perfect environment for a player development program, as it has swimming pools, paddle courts, tennis courts, football pitches. Therefore, depending on the preferences, depending on the age of the player, we have different sort of accommodations.